everybody, to another broadcast of Jerusalem's Gate. I just wanted to do a video, and I appreciate all the new subscribers. I really do, from the bottom of my heart. I know I haven't been putting out too many videos, not like every day. I've just been putting them out when I feel that there's some substance there. And I just did a report on the Pearl Harbor, remembering Pearl Harbor. If you haven't seen it, it was a video before this one. I highly encourage you to see. It's very interesting. The video you're fixing to see is from Fox News, and it talks about a special report that North Korea is actually expanding their missile factories incredibly. I mean, it's like more than doubled, way past the double size than it was just a few months ago. And that's very concerning. President Trump said that this summit may not work. The denuclearization of North Korea may not work. The president was just being honest. And it seems like he is expanding his military missile development, and we'll just take it one day at a time and see what happens with North Korea. But I wanted to inform you, my viewers and my subscribers, about this. I thought it was a very interesting video from Fox News. So here it comes. Thanks once again for subscribing, and we get right to the video.
Another North Korea summit? One report says it's possible. Axios is reporting the dictator Kim Jong-un could come to the United States a couple of months from now for a second round of talks with President Trump. Axios reports some administration officials hope the meeting can happen here in New York in September, when world leaders will be in town for the UN General Assembly. Officials tell Axios they'd need to see some progress from Kim for the meetings to happen. The thing is, he's reportedly making progress in the wrong way. These new satellite images show North Korea is expanding a missile manufacturing plant. It is certainly not supposed to do that. This reporting comes from the Wall Street Journal. The paper's parent company and Fox News parent share common ownership. The picture on the left from the 1st of April, the one on the right from just Friday. Analysts say the plant makes missiles that could hit American military bases in Asia with nuclear weapons, and makes parts for missiles that could reach the U.S. mainland. At last month's summit with President Trump, Kim promised to work toward getting rid of his country's nuclear weapons. It was essentially the same promise North Korea has made and broken for decades. Our senior foreign affairs correspondent Greg Palcott with the news live in London. Greg?
Hi, Shep. So far, at least, there are no real signs that North Korea is headed towards denuclearization, according to experts. In fact, they could be going in the opposite direction. Especially worrying, these reports about that missile factory. Most of the construction for the expansion of the plant, according to analysts, happened in May and June. That is basically between the summits involving North Korean leader Kim Jong-un and South Korean President Moon and President Trump. Not only is that one getting bigger, but there are two other missile plants nearby, according to experts. Access roads have been expanded between these factories and for exchange of parts and missiles. And this follows more reports from government officials, quoted intelligence officials, saying that North Korea continues its production of fuel for nuclear weapons at secret sites, and is also plotting, perhaps, to find ways to hide bombs already in its arsenal, Shep.
Hey, Greg, what more are you hearing about talks with North Korea, the possibility thereof?
There seems to be a lot of effort by the Trump administration to regain some momentum diplomatically, at least. Again, at last month's summit, Kim Jong-un only pledged to work towards denuclearization. There were no specific details, no timeline. There are various reports that have Secretary of State Pompeo heading to Pyongyang as early as the end of this week to do a little bit more FaceTime with North Korean officials. And over the weekend, the two sides, North Korean and U.S. officials, met for the first time since the summit at the DMZ. According to the State Department, they discussed the next ways to implement declarations made at that summit. While President Trump is still hopeful about it all, he told Fox News over the weekend that it is possible that this deal might not happen. Back to you, Shep.
Greg Palcott, thank you.